Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Straight Outta Boston here, aka the King of Boston. Today we're back for episode number 22 of the Jim Lowry Road to the Show series here on MLB 15 The Show. So today we're wrapping up the regular season in 2016, trying to push the Orioles into the playoffs. I will show you guys an updated look at the standings after this game, but we're taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. Things off to a pretty good start so far, striking out Dexter Fowler there on 3 pitches. Take a look at Fowler just browsing at that changeup, as he did not agree with the call there. Now Evan Encarnacion up, he's going to go down on the changeup as well. 2 down in the inning, both gone by way of the K. Now we're into the top of the second, still scoreless here. Josh Donaldson up, he's going to go down, this time on the fastball. 3 strikeouts already for Lowry so far on the afternoon. Take a look at a replay of this one. This is just a good old country fastball right up and in past Donaldson, and then we're gonna go with another fastball to Navarro. This time he's gonna take it to the opposite way. That'll get down and roll all the way to the wall. Extra bases. This has written all over it, and Navarro's going to get into second base safely with a headfirst dive and a 1-out double. Now Devin Travis up. He's going to get a base knock back up the middle into center field. Adam Jones comes up quickly, and that will actually hold Navarro at third. But still first and third now with just 1 out for Russell Martin. Full count. He's going to take ball 4. Nice changeup right there, but could not get Martin to chase. So the bases are going to be juiced for Michael Saunders, who's going to fly one. Actually pop one up, I should say. First base side foul territory just in front of the Orioles dugout right there. Chris Davis will squeeze it for a big out number 2. Now it is Jose Reyes up 0-2 the count. He's going to fly one to left center field. This one is going to get down and roll all the way to the wall, or one hop up off the wall. 2 runs have come around and score. Here comes the third. The throw is in time. Plawecki had to go offline to make the catch, but applied the tag nonetheless. So the Orioles, or the Blue Jays, only push across a pair. And now here, as you can see, what is Chris Davis doing? He never even touches the base. Russell Martin is going to reach. That's going to put 2 men on now, with 2 men out for Deoner Navarro. But we're going to get Navarro to go down on the fastball. The 98-mile-an-hour fastball at that for strikeout number 4. Lowry works his way out of the inning at top 4. 1 out in the inning already. This is going to be a slow grounder just off the mound there. Lowry making the play, throw to first in time. 4 out number 2, runner does advance to second, but now top 5, still 2-1 ball game. Edwin Encarnacion up. He's going to ground this one to the second baseman to go to short for 1 on to first in time. A 4-6-3 double play for the first 2 outs of the inning. And then the next batter is going to be Jose Bautista. 1-1 count. He's going to fly one towards right center field. That's going to get down. That will roll all the way to the wall into Triples Alley out there in Baltimore. Bautista on his horse, but he is not the fleetest of foot, so he will hold at second there with a little 2-out double. Now, next batter in the inning is going to be Josh Donaldson. 1-1 count. He's going to fly one towards deep right center field. This ball is high, deep, and gone. A 2-run home run for the former Oakland A, the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, with a 2-run bomb, and the Blue Jays have added to their lead. It's now a 4-1 ball game, and now still top 5. Navarro up next. He's going to ground this one. Diving stop by Machado, throw to first in time, and that would retire the side. Lowry's day would be done after just 5 solid, not really solid innings. What am I saying here? 5 pretty horrible innings. 4 earned runs allowed, 9 hits, just 4 strikeouts. And 1 walk sprinkled in there as well at 93 pitches. So you can see, entering our last start of the regular season, we sit in the second wild card spot, a full game ahead of the third place team. So it could be a must win. This is the third to last game of the season, game number 160 for the Orioles, and a loss and a win for the third place team could have us out of the playoffs by the end of the night. So it's a big start for Big Jim. He's got the stirrups on. He knows how big of a game this is for the Orioles, so he is wearing the stirrups, but they appear to not be helping as Melky Cabrera gets this game started with a double. And now next batter is going to be Adam Eaton. 3-2 count. Eaton, slow roller, charging shortstop, throw to first, not in time. The speedy Adam Eaton beats the play. Now first pitch curveball to Jose Abreu. He's going to hit that one back up the middle. Diving stop by the shortstop. Throw to first in time to actually get Abreu, but the run does come home and score. Eaton gets up to second base on the play, and it's 1-0 White Sox. Now Tyler Colvin up. He's going to take one the other way into left field for a base hit. Schneider comes up firing. That will hold Eaton at third, but it's going to be first and third with just 1 out in the inning still for the next batter, Yoan Moncada. 0-2 count. He's going to go down swinging on the up and in fastball right there. 2 down now for, actually Take a look at the replay here. First, we strike out the big 6'4" Yoan Moncada. Next batter is Wilmer Flores. 0-2 count. He's going to go down on the slider as well. So a pair of strikeouts, and Lowry works his way out of the jam and keeps the damage to just 1. Now it's a 2-1 ball game here. Runner on second for Melky Cabrera. He's going to ground that one. Tough play in the hole for the shortstop. Muno can't get Cabrera at first. So that's going to set up first and third with 2 men out for Adam Eaton. 0-1 count. Eaton is going to line one towards deep right field. This ball is back and over the head and gone. It's over the fence, actually. A 3-run home run for Adam Eaton. And the White Sox take the lead. Now, the White Sox are the team that we are likely going to have to face in the wild card game if we do make the wild card game. They sit in first place in the wild card. They have 92 wins, but I think they're out of contention for the AL Central. Take a look at this catch, though. Travis Snyder helping out our man Jim Lowry right here. I mean, take a look at this. What a catch. Coming up against the wall. Perfectly timed jump. Hits the wall pretty hard there, but makes the play nonetheless. Now bottom 4. This is Jason Coates up. He's going to ground this one just in front of the mound there. Caleb Joseph makes the play, throw to first in time. That would be number 2 of this 4th inning. We're going to skip ahead, though, to the bottom of the 5th now. Jose Abreu up, first pitch, strike ball, or first pitch, strike ball, first pitch, fastball, strike 1, another fastball, strike 2, and then we drop a slider in there, front door slider, freezes Abreu for strike 3. That would be the 3rd strikeout of the game for Big Jim. And you can take a look at the replay here, just dropping this breaking ball in there. Abreu knew it as soon as it crossed the plate. That was strike 3, and no doubt. Now, Colvin up, bottom 5, still 0-1 count. He's going to rip one towards left center field. That's going to get down and one hop up off of the wall. Colvin on his horse. He's headed for 2. He's going to get in there safely, and no problem there with a little 2-out double from the former top prospect. Now Yoan Moncada up next, 0-2 count. He's going to rip one towards center. That's going to get down. And now here comes the throw. It is not in time. So that is going to give the White Sox another insurance run. And now it's a 5-5 ball game. 1-2 count to Wilmer Flores. He goes down once again. We seem to have Wilmer Flores' number. But now we're into the bottom of the 6th. Here is Tyler Flowers up. He's going to ground that one back up the middle for a base hit. And that would be that would put a leadoff man on for the White Sox here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And that would also do it for Big Jim. His day would be done. His season would be done. Showalter comes out to pull him. So you can take a look at his final line there. 5+ innings, 6 earned runs. That run that he that hit that he gave up in the 6th inning would come back to bite him. So anyway, we end up making the postseason though. 86 and 76 will take on the White Sox in the wild card game. It's going to be Johnny Cueto versus Chris Sale. And the Orioles get eliminated. The White Sox move on, so that does it for the Orioles season. We are headed into the offseason. I believe the Tigers beat the Nationals in the World Series, so you can see no one from the Orioles actually retires. Adrian Beltre makes it into the Hall of Fame. Take a look at the player progression for Big Jim as we enter the offseason portion of this episode. It was another summer, or I should say winter, of fun for Jim. He moved back out to LA for the winter after getting his new contract from the Orioles, $514,000 over 1 year. He had a little extra spending money laying around and decided to buy a giant truck, as you can see. Now, Jim, driving it around LA, pretty safe driving around LA, not too many bad drivers out in California, but you know, it's a new piece of merchandise, you always want to be careful with it, but that never stopped Jim, who never has really been one to follow traffic laws anyway, as you're going to see here in just a moment. He does not really like to obey the rules of others unless it is proper coaching instruction from one of his many fine baseball coaches. But anyway, here you can see celebrating the new truck by taking it off a nice little jump here. And yeah, I'm sure his management or Orioles management wouldn't be too happy about seeing Jim do that in the offseason. But nonetheless, he would be okay. So you can see we're just taking the new truck for a drive. You know, no big deal. Driving over some cars. It's really no big thing. You know, it's just how Jim likes to live his life. But, you know, hearing some of the hate he's been getting on talk radio, you know, driving up and down the streets of California, listening to, you know, people talk about how Jim's been a big disappointment, not living up to, you know, the hype that surrounded him when he, you know, was pretty much supposed to be modeled after a Hall of Fame pitcher in OOTP Jim Lowry. And you can see he's sort of taking out some of that aggression on some of the great people here of Los Santos, you know, just running them over with his truck. It's something he likes to do from time to time, and, you know, he has the power to do that with such a big piece of truckery here. But anyway, Jim actually decided to take to Twitter here and, you know, let some of his beef loose here. He's saying that he's got similar numbers to OOTP Jim through the first 2 seasons. So we take a look at the numbers. You can see 4.26 and 3.74 ERA. We'll take a look at OOTP Jim's first 2 years, and actually similar numbers are 3.64 ERA in the first season and 4.07 in the second season. So maybe maybe Jim has a point there, but maybe he shouldn't be running over people in Los Santos at the same time to take out his aggression. I don't know, just an idea there if maybe he wanted to stay out of trouble with the law. But anyway, take a look at this. Jim has been touted to start opening day in 2017 for the Orioles, so clearly expectations are running high for him as he enters his second full season, third career MLB season. But anyway, that is going to do it for me. I hope you guys did enjoy. Thanks for watching. I'm out. Peace.